Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you may be aware, the former First Lady is in court. Magistrate Court to be specific. She's appearing over a case of theft of a number of vehicles and other properties. So it's like a family dispute that has been taken to court. So the former head of state, Edgar Lungu, accompanied at a magistrate court, and those are the images that you see on screen. So they say former Republican president, 6th president, Edgar Lungu, is still at the magistrate court complex in Lusaka, where he's accompanied his dear wife, it is Esther Lungu, who is appearing in court for continuation of trial, along 5 other co-accused. So that case is still proceeding. And right after court appearance, he became very active on his social media page, and he decided to run it himself. Like usually he has people that turn on the camera and do things for him. And this time around he did it in selfie mode. So those are the images that you see on screen. And he captioned it saying, if you're interestingly, I finally learned how to go live on my Facebook page this evening. So he did a live stream which made some news. And then obviously the tabloids, of the PF went with that story to say Edgar Lungu just goes live on Facebook, and today it is raining heavily. God bless this man. So Zambia has been experiencing heavy rains the past 24 hours. So now these guys are attributing, this is the smart egos attributing the rains to him. Just you expect such statements anyway, but this is where it's at. If you remember very well, South Africa will be voting in a couple of weeks from now, and the political dynamics or platform in SA has been very interesting. So the man that you see on screen, that's Zuma, and he was barred from standing for conviction that he had on his record, and that has been overturned. And that is what Edgar Lungu was going in on. So he had a statement to say, this is just published on his page a couple of minutes ago. Edgar Lungu had this to say: greetings, colleagues and comrades. As we celebrate the win and qualification of our beloved Copper Queens to the Paris 2024 Olympics, allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations to President Zuma and the South African judiciary on the decision by the electoral court of appeal to allow the president to contest upcoming elections in that new party that he formed. And as accountable and admirable and inspiring, 2 weeks ago, the Electoral Commission of South Africa barred Mr. Zuma from running for public office, citing criminal record, a decision that the Electoral Court of Appeal was overturned today on 9th of April 2024. In a world where other question the ability of some countries to put clear and distinct differences between the roles of the executive, the legislature, and judiciary, South African judiciary has displayed admirable high regard of the constitution and the integrity, reinstating the core fundamentals of democracy and the good governance by ensuring that all eligible and qualified candidates are given equal and fair chance to participate in the electoral process. So it is him celebrating what has happened in SA. He also cites the situation of Donald Trump in in the US to say something that had happened there. It's commendable, and South Africa becomes the beacon in the southern region. And he goes further to say, hence, I totally agree with former US Supreme Court Justice Sandra when she said, judicial independence does not happen all by itself. It is hard to create and easier than most people imagine to damage and destroy. Therefore, our commitment to safeguard and respect the rule of law, while we respect the tenets of our separation of powers, must be adhered to. And today, South Africa is a shining example, and he sends it off as Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, former Republican president of Zambia and current Patriotic Front president. They are still fighting over that presidency in the PF between him and Mao Sampa. But this is the first time that he's signing off as a Patriotic Front president. Maybe he knows something that we don't know. Ever since he reactivated the page, he hasn't been signing off as that. So this is the first time that he's stating. Probably the Jacob Zuma case has given him some more wings to fly on. Say, I mean, the possibility of him recontesting is very high. All these Sport Eagles has been running this, like every time President Hakainde Hichilema goes live, makes a number of posts on the page. At the end of the day, they do a tally based on the hours that the president went live, and then they compare it to the numbers that Edgar Lungu is doing on his newly reactivated page. So these are the statistics that are pulling up to say you can see Edgar Lungu is doing better and Hakainde Hichilema. Well, that's a different case on the ground. Let's wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, so that's some sort of competition running between the two pages. That's the sitting president Hakainde Hichilema and former president Edgar Chagwa Lungu. This is the Smart Eagles. They caption this to say 2.8, number 1.2. So then these are some of the images that were taken from the podcast that Edgar Chagwa Lungu accompanied former First Lady Esther Lungu. And as you can see, Mumbipi there, she's always on their side. Probably one of the key people that advocated for Edgar Chagwa Lungu to come back into active politics. There was a time that she was at court accompanying them, and then she's shouting that it's better you are arrested or some sort, just get back in the ring, meaning Edgar Lungu should get back into active politics, because he was already experiencing court cases when he's still has his immunity, because them arresting or implicating his wife might as well be is in court himself, because he appears in court. And yeah, so Mumbipi is always by their side. So these are the images from court. And Edgar Lungu celebrates with Jacob Zuma. We wait and see how the South African elections play out in this case. And we wait and see. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen.
I live the high life because I'm heavily minded. Hold up, I'm a 90s baby.
So really, you made me walk up to you and you don't subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video and share it with someone. I know you will.
So what? Righteous, no what?